Okay. Today's subject, or one of today's topics, is husband privileges. Well, not me, but I have to say we to include women as a whole. I am a woman, but a lot of things about me are not typical female behavior or women's behavior. Women tend to put too much out there for men. And that's what I call husband privileges without husband duties. And a lot of men expect husband privileges without performing husband duties, i.e. actually being a husband. But the behavior and process leading up to becoming a husband are included in husband duties. Because, just like they say, why buy the cow when you're getting the milk for free? Well, I don't have a clever saying for that for men, but the same thing applies to them. Why would you settle for or lessen? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Why would you accept less than what you know you should have from a man? Or vice versa from a woman. Why would a man accept less from a woman than he knows he deserves from a woman? If you take really good care of her, I don't care. Me personally, in order for two people to fit well together, you cannot have the exact same things. And I know a lot of people may disagree with me on this, but puzzle pieces fit together. And the reason that they fit perfectly together is because they have ups and downs. They have dips where this piece may go inward. The other piece that fits perfectly with it goes outward. That's how they fit together. So I think of people in terms of puzzle pieces. If two people have exactly the same thing, we're in the exact same place financially, we're in the exact same place emotionally, we're in the exact same place physically, we're in the exact same place spiritually. How do we fit together? Because that makes us perfectly. I'm sorry, those are fingers which still interlock like puzzle pieces. My point would be, we would fit together like this. So we would never actually go together. We would continue to be next to each other, but we would keep bumping heads. We would keep bouncing off of each other. So in order for things to be right, you have to be missing here a little bit, missing there a little bit, and there, and then things go together perfectly. You have to have a lot in common, but just enough differences for you guys to fit together. Now, if you're a mild-mannered person and your mate is angry all the time, always creating drama and problems, is that something you're going to be able to live with for the rest of your life? Probably not, if you like things to be peaceful. So with that in mind, if your guy is too opposite of you, why would you settle for that? Because your life is going to be constant turmoil every day. Why would you settle for that? If your guy is argumentative all the time, or he is lazy to the point where you are constantly agitated or irritated, no. But in return, he wants you to cook, clean up after him like he's a kid. He wants sex how he want it, when he want it. You pretty much are catering to him at all times, and you find yourself agitated, upset, or irritated. He's getting husband privileges without performing husband duties. Gotta stop it. Gotta stop it. You don't treat a guy like a husband if he's not husband material. He don't even have the potential to be husband material. Gotta stop that. Men, you gotta stop treating women like they're wife material when they're not. I don't care if she work or she work. When I say that, I mean if she work outside the home, her job is not over when she comes home. If she works inside the home, her job is never over. She don't really get breaks. With that covered, you got to treat your woman right. You got to treat her right, man. You can't have her sitting at home all the time. I don't care if she is a homebody. Even a homebody loves a surprise. Take her out sometime. Take her, bring something home. Pay more attention to your mate other than the initial lust for the body, because that don't last forever. It just doesn't last forever. So, focus on something else. I just can't stress this enough. Stop settling for what nobody knows what you want or what is best for you better than you do. Don't settle for anything less than you know, not what you think, what you know you deserve. And don't give anybody access to your entire wealth as a person, as a whole. Wealth does not just necessarily stop at finances. You can be a wealth of emotional support, a wealth of, physical stability. Maybe your mate is sick, a lot, or has some type of something that needs constant attention, and you're the person to give it to them. You remind them to take their medicine when they're supposed to, if they haven't, stuff like that. We have to care enough for ourselves to know that I don't have to settle for anybody, and you don't have to wait for nobody to notify you that this isn't going well. You know what's going right for you, what's going well for you, what you can deal with, what you can tolerate, and you also know what you can't deal with, tolerate, and what's not going well for you. I say, if something is going on or something is going wrong, especially if you talk to the person about it, once is enough for me. But if you talk to the person 5, 10, 20 times and it's still going on, then you don't have to wait for them to say, hey, this is over. I don't think this is working out. You take it upon yourself to leave. Exit stage left or stage right, or go out through the back curtain, whichever way you can get up out of it. Get up out of it. You ain't got to check with nobody. Yes you do. You got to check with yourself. What's best for you? That's all you need to worry about. I'm not saying be in the relationship as if you're the only person in the relationship that matters. I'm just saying don't be nobody's doormat, welcome mat, floor mat. Don't let your mate walk on you just because whatever your reason that you letting them walk on you, you don't deserve that. Know your self-worth, and don't take anything less than what you know you deserve. Not with somebody willing to give you what you know you deserve. So until next time, as I always say, maybe not always, but often enough, toodles.